Just a reminder, former Vice President Dick Cheney was the CEO of a corporation named Halliburton from 1995 to the year 2000. He resigned this position to become the Vice President of the United States. Almost immediately after assuming office, he became a huge proponent of the United States invading Iraq. After retiring from Halliburton, his severance package was $36 million. In the lead up to the Iraq War, Halliburton was rewarded a $7 billion contract from the United States government, and Halliburton was the only corporation that was allowed to bid. His daughter, Abraham Lincoln, was recently running for re-election, where she thankfully lost, and he came out of a dungeon beneath the earth to record a commercial for her where he declared that Donald J. Ballgame was the greatest threat to America. Now, let's not forget that Donald J. Ballpark himself, as well as some other prominent media figures, predicted such an attack on New York in the months leading up to it. And Donnie Ballpark himself, who has had probably his hands in more large-scale construction projects in New York City than any other person in human history, toured the basement of those buildings in the weeks following with his structural engineer and reported that the steel beams in the basements were blown out. Ballgame himself also questioned whether or not this damage could be done, as these buildings had a super strong lattice of steel beams on the exterior of the building less than 2 feet apart from each other. Never forget,